Hi friends, welcome to your reading. This is Kay from Online Tarot. This is going to be a message for the collective, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Okay. This is going to be a love reading, so I'm hearing hold on to your horses for some reason. Okay, let's go ahead and see what wants to come out for you. Probably looks like it wants to fall out. Okay, so I have different paths and forgive and release. You are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The direction you want to move in are different. Okay. Forgive and release. You are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. Already I'm getting the sense that there is someone on your mind that is, either someone that you want to have a connection with and you guys haven't made it that far yet. And this person isn't really giving you anything or showing you signs that, they're wanting to be in this connection. Or it's someone from the past, okay? And, someone that you want to move towards and want to move forward with is not wanting that, okay? And it's best to just forgive them instead of being angry with their decisions, okay? Let's get one of these cards here just to help clarify, what the energy of this reading is. Already I do feel like there is this sense of somebody longing for somebody else, and it's not really, it's not really coming together. I have confessions. Okay, so somebody is going to want to confess something. Okay, either it's you or them. Take it how it resonates. Let's move on with tarot and see if we can dig a little deeper. Okay, there are some kind of confession. Maybe you get a confession from somebody and it, stops your guys' connection from moving forward. And instead of, being angry about whatever it is that was said, your spirit guides are wanting you to forgive. It's like easier and lighter on your heart is what I'm hearing than to, be angry about this. Let's clarify, forgive and release. Okay. The Hermit, clarify different paths, please. Thank you. And let's clarify the confessions. Thank you. Okay. With this forgive and release, okay, you are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. And with this Hermit coming out, I do feel like there is some kind of, inner truth that you are going to be realizing when you forgive and you have love for this person, no matter what they say, no matter what they unveil, no matter what they uncover. Because I feel like it's something that they need to talk about. It's something that they wanting to come clean. With this Devil card in the reverse, it is a release from bondage. This person is realizing that holding this confession in is doing more damage than good. So they might have to just tell you what happened or what it is. Okay, and this different path, sometimes the victory is not worth the price. Sometimes you want to go down the path with somebody else, but, further down the path, you realize that that's not where you want to end up, right? And there's conflict there, there's arguments, there's self-sabotage, anxiety. Okay, we have Virgo, Aquarius, and Capricorn energy here. Let's go ahead and see. I want to get a love confession. I feel like there's something that this person wants to say, something they want to confess. Thank you. What is it here with love confessions? Soon we will be together in the near future. Our reunion is imminent, and I am doing what I can to be ready for you. I'm working hard on myself to be a better provider for you, and I hear your call for me, and I'm coming back to you. This is my promise to you that soon we will reunite again. Interesting. So already I feel like, somebody might be undergoing a different path than where you are right now. Maybe you guys are separated. And I feel like this person's confession is that they still want you. They still want this connection with you. They've probably gone through this energy here of pulling back their energy, right? Solitude. And they're trying to seek some sort of enlightenment. Okay, and like to you, it might seem selfish for this person to pull back their energy, but I feel like it was kind of necessary, right? With this devil in the reverse, they probably were in this energy here and had changed and needed to look in their shadow self, and they probably felt powerless and not able to move forward. Okay, but they're needing to climb out of that. And with this devil card coming into the reverse, I feel like after they go through this energy here, they're enlightened. They're able to be released from that, whatever was holding them. Okay, the devil card and the release, or forgive and release, here are the same energy. Okay, maybe you are needing to forgive them for whatever happened, for pulling back their energy. I'm hearing the phrase like, you can't attract bees with vinegar, or I don't even know. I heard it and it came and left so quickly, but you can't attract the love that you want by being bitter, right? And if this is your person, like I'm hearing unconditional love is necessary. Even if they pull back their energy and they're seeking, the answers that they are wanting to know, it's not a selfish move. It's not something that is directed towards you. It's something that they need to heal within themselves. Okay, and especially with this card here is what gave me that energy there. They're doing what they can to be ready for you. They don't want to be in this energy here, the devil energy. Okay, they're waiting to come towards you when they're done with this energy, when they're releasing their baggage. Okay, they have the choice to come towards you. They have the choice to tell you all that they want to say, but I'm feeling like now's not the time, especially with the soon card. Okay, they do feel like your guys' path is separating right now, but it's because they need to do this on their own. They need to heal on their own before they come towards you, and they're anxious. Okay, they're fearful that this isn't going to work, that they're self-sabotaging this by taking the time away from you. But in the end, it's kind of necessary. Otherwise, if they don't take that time out away from you, it could lead to you guys, doing life separately. Okay, and that's just not what they want. They're promising to you that they will soon be in their energy to be reunited with you. And maybe that's their message. Maybe that's what they want to say, is that they're done with this energy. They're ready to come back to you. I do feel like they're going to send you a message here after this energy, right? That's really big. I feel like that's important. Let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot. I do feel as if this person is unhappy right now without you. They are struggling and they're not really understanding. Maybe they chose this path. They chose the path of being away from you, and that causes you to be angry, because you wanted this connection. But like I said, and like everyone makes mistakes, but it's how you learn from them. It's how you move forward from them is the real test of character. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a clarification on that energy. Okay. Let's clarify this soon card, please. King of Cups. Yeah. King of Cups is somebody who is willing to support others, but realizing that they need to work on themselves first, right? Okay, they have the emotional intelligence to pull back and not give you the worst part of themselves until they're ready, until they're balanced, until they can be fierce in nature, but, with a calm exterior. Okay, support yourself before you can support others. This is somebody who needs to love themselves before they can love you. And they're realizing that, and they're going down this path here. This path that they're going down is the dark night of the soul. This path that they're going on is this hermit energy. Okay, they're taking solitude. They're taking the solitary moment to reflect and to gain enlightenment on themselves and on what they need in order to be able to love you. Okay. I feel like they're just wanting to be considerate of your feelings. And it's coming off in a subtle way. It's coming off in a way that obviously you're not expecting it. You're not aware of it, especially with this, like this King of Cups, the energy of the unexpected. So let's clarify the Devil card, please. What is it that they need to release from? What is it that they are going to be coming clean about? A lot just came out. We'll take them. So the Page of Wands in the reverse, okay? They're probably unstable, okay? They were probably superficial in the sense that they wanted what they wanted and they didn't care who it affected. But they're realizing that there needs to be an ending. There needed to be a transformation. It was time to change. Okay, maybe they needed to take the time out, like I mentioned. They needed to go down this rabbit hole of figuring out what it was that was stopping them from, being all in. Okay. There was this responsibility, this burden, like frustration that they had to carry it all, that they had to deal with everything themselves. And it got heavy. But I feel like they're realizing here that they don't need to hold on to it all. Themselves, at least, right? They're going to tell you that they were irresponsible, that they were dishonest with their feelings, with how they saw you in the connection. Okay, they're starting to put their priorities in check, right? They're starting to realize that, maybe this here, okay, maybe this was something that they needed to do. And maybe they had something in the past, like I'm seeing healing inner trauma. There was some kind of inner trauma that they suffered from early childhood or a previous relationship. And instead of passing that anger along to you, they took a step back because they realized that was irresponsible of them. I see false accusations, and that's kind of giving me the sense that, it probably was a past relationship that has caused this person to carry anger instead of love and forgiveness. Okay. And I do want to grab one more cards or deck here, the Hermit Tarot, because this did come out. I love to see what it is that they were realizing when they went down that, down that spiral. I feel like, everyone kind of goes through this moment here, and whatever, like, it's something that they knew that there was an issue, but they didn't quite know what it was, right? And that they had to take a step back from this connection. They had to go into the solitude moment and seek the inner truth, because they themselves didn't understand what it was at first. Give me a couple cards, Spirit, to help clarify this Hermit energy from this person. Okay, so first card that came out was, I would do anything for you. All that they went through, all of this time that they spent seeking, what it is that they needed to do, what it is that was the issue, all that they could come up with was that whatever it is, it was you. The focus was you. Okay, they know that you guys are meant to be together. They want to be a better provider for you, especially with this King of Cups, They want to be generous and considerate of your feelings, not just a financial provider, but, spiritually and emotionally, especially with this, carrying love and forgiveness rather than anger part. I do feel like this person focused a lot of their energy here, healing what they needed to heal, and them realizing that it was you who needed attention. They need to put all that aside and go towards you. Let's get one more, please. Okay. I meant what I said. I'll take that as that's all. That's all that they needed to say, was that they do anything for you, and that soon they're going to approach you. Soon they're going to come and tell you what it is that they needed to tell you. They just needed to go down this path of finding themselves. And it could be like taking an excursion, traveling, right? Taking a moment for themselves. Maybe this person is realizing that, when they went down this path here, what they thought they wanted wasn't exactly what they had in mind. And they realize that maybe they self-sabotaged by going down that path, because the direction that they went in wasn't the direction that you had in mind. And they're realizing that they need to switch it up. They need to release themselves from this here in order to get you. They needed this change. I'm going to lay these out here. Because carrying all this baggage by themselves isn't healthy, obviously, for anybody. And there is this cause and effect moment here, that they're realizing that, their actions weren't giving them the outcome that they wanted, right? With this justice in the reverse. Okay, so thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, I'd love to know how. Again, I want to reiterate that there is a giveaway going on. If you comment on any of my videos from October 20th through the 25th, you will be entered to win a free reading. You must be subscribed in order to be able to win that. So yeah, if you resonated, please let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.